Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is me, your English instructor, Muhammad Hasnain, once again with all of you people. Today, we are going to be having one of the part 2s of one of my last videos that I did, was punctuations that I did, and lots of people gave me a lot of joy. They gave me good and extra good feedbacks. I was very motivated with you people. It's great feedbacks, and I'll keep it up until you people say, we are learning English and we are now good at English. Until you learn English, I will upload videos for all of you people. So let's start for our today's part 2 of our one and only advanced punctuations. Punctuations, one of the most important topics that we have in the whole, that punctuations, for example, if you haven't watched my part 1, you don't skip part 1. If you, like for example, if you are in class 1, so you don't directly jump into class 2. You have to study class 1, then jump into the class 2. Okay? You don't directly come from prep to class 2. You have to read the chapter 1 and then chapter 2. So let's go in the advance. As I told you, a lot of people asked me about brackets, about slash, hyphen, and dash, and m dash, and emphasis points. They asked me about, not about emphasis points, they haven't asked me about that, but they asked me about many other punctuations. Those other punctuations that aren't here are none of our job. That is for professional peoples only, who are book writers or who are people who need write. They are actually things that are of natives, not our type of things. So we'll skip those things and let's jump into the topic. Now, there are two types of bracket. Number one, the round brackets like this that I have given here. These are round brackets. Shows and separates extra information from rest of the sentence or rest of the word. For example, if in written form we don't speak extra information in language, but for example, if we are writing something, I went and met John, and then some round brackets, and in the brackets, my little brother, John, my little brother. Okay, you will give this kind of brackets and write John, my little brother. This is extra information, not of the sentence, but extra just in case if somebody says, who is John? So that they will read the extra information and understand he is his little brother. Now the square brackets. Now this is none of our job. For example, if there is the editor, my editor of course, if he wants to say something or he wants to indicate, say or show something special on the screen. So what will he do? He will take two square brackets and write the things in between the square brackets. They are actually used for editors. None of our business. Slash shows the or separates day, month and year. For example, we say he or she. So instead, just simply use slash. Slash can be replaced with the word or. So if you don't want to do the whole or thingy, so instead you just write a slash and that's it. Secondly, it is also used for showing the date. For example, I will show you the date. So this is actually a school format. Date, month and the year. Month is first, year is 23. Done. So look at these things. These are slashes. Okay? Don't slash the slashes like me, I do it. These are not the slashes that we use. Like one is the cutting slash. I slashed the banana and cut it into two. I slashed it, means I cutted it. But there are two slashes, number 1 and number 2 is the cut one. Now hyphen, lots of people don't know its name, but still people use it. You people will understand it. Hyphen is this type of, like the smallest line. Number 1, number 2, number 3. These are 3 lines and all of them are different and used for different reasons, but look kind of same except for the size of them. Hyphen shows joined words and separates syllables. Joined words, for example, self-motivation. So self and motivation, between both of these we will use a hyphen. And syllables, for example, so there are a lot of syllables. You guys will understand it. It's pretty easy. No need to worry. Now n dash used for time, range and distance. Now for example n dash. So Muhammad Hasnain lived from 2013 and then an n dash, and then we will write 2020. No, 2040 for example. Just joking, I don't know what is my age. I don't know when I'm gonna die. Nobody knows that. But just for example, Ali lived in 2013 and died on died in 2064. Oh my god, that's too much. Not 64, 2048. And between these two dates, 2020, for example, 2002 and 2023, for example, between we will use a n dash. Now m dash and n dash, they are kind of like brothers, but they have very different meanings. It is used instead of a comma, instead of a colon, or instead of a bracket. Usually use this, for example, if there is a sentence. For example, if there is information, I write M-O N. There is no space for N. So I will add a M dash, and then I will write N-O-S-T-A. Wait a minute, I added the extra O. S-T-R. Monster. This is the spelling of monster. So for example, if we are adding instead of colon, instead of comma, instead of brackets, we can use this. This is simple, but we don't use it. So I don't think you should use this. Instead, just use simple colons, commas, or brackets. You don't need to do that. Emphasis points. Lots of people use it but don't know its meaning. These three dots, these three identical dots that we use in every single time. For example, when we are chatting, we use it. We are talking, we use it. We use it in a lot of written form, mostly in written form, because like we do not use it, but it actually shows a lot of things. It is a very deep thing, emphasis points. But I don't want you people to get stuck in those things. It is very mess, like you will not understand it. So simple, shows natural break. Like somebody says, do you know, he went to the shop and then he bought some stuff, and when he came to home, there was nothing in the bag. When he went to the shop, emphasis points, he bought some things, some groceries, emphasis points, and when he came back home, there was nothing, comma, there was nothing in the bag. Done. Emphasis points add like natural, like when we are talking natural. You know that happened that day and we cannot talk continuously. हम मुसलसल नहीं बोल सकते. We cannot talk continuously. We take a break. Do you know? They went there. And do you know what happened after that? These are like the two breaks that I took between both of them. So I hope you guys understand. हम बोलते हैं ना उर्दू के अंदर, तो हमें पता है वो वहाँ पर चला गया. और फिर क्या हुआ पता है? हम ये सांस लेते हैं ना, like we take this breath between the sentences. These are our natural breaks, and these natural breaks can be shown in a sentence of a subject simply by using emphasis points. I hope you people understood my video for today. Thank you so much, friends, for being with me. I hope you people understood this. So thank you so much for being with me. I hope to watch you people in the next video. I'll make some new videos for all of you people, and if you are new to my channel, this is me, Muhammad Hasnain, and I am a journalist and a motivational speaker, and nowadays an English instructor. I was an old one, but I was having a break for some time. So if you don't know me and if you don't have the part 1, so go subscribe to my channel and go there, watch my videos. So this is all. Thank you so much for being with me, and thank you so much, and Allah Hafiz.